calling to order the Virginia Public Utilities Commission on Monday, March 23rd, 2026 at 3:50 p.m. Roll call, everybody's present, Mary, so you don't have to roll call. I need a motion to approve meeting agenda. Is there a motion to approve?
So moved.
Is there support?
I'll support.
Okay, discussion? Being none, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries unanimously. We jump to number 4, consent agenda. I need a motion to approve resolution number 5379, which is approval of payroll, accounts payable, and net payment adjustments, along with B, approval of regular commission meeting minutes from the February 23rd, 2026 meeting. Motion?
I'll move.
Okay, support?
I'll
Okay,
support it.
support. Discussion? Being none, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries unanimously. We jump to reports of committee, monthly summary injury report. I see we have one, Greg. Maybe you just want to cover that.
Yeah, it was a slip and fall, black ice. You know, we do constantly, or quite often, have tailgates with the crews and people and let them know. This has been a much bigger issue in days gone by. We do try to, you know, remind people to watch out for it. This individual slipped and fell, you know, reported it, but there were no restrictions, no lost time, as just reported it in case a few days later there was a sore neck or back or something like that. Nothing ever did come out of it, but again, we do want them all recorded in case there is follow-up to it.
Okay, thank you, Greg, for that description. Okay, we go to reports of committee, strategic planning committee, the after-hours call service. I think we table that till the next meeting.
Yeah, just a quick recap is, you know, we had the discussion of the Doppler system with the call answering service, and we're gonna have them come back with proposals on different options, so we can hopefully consider them at our next meeting.
Okay. Go
Are we
ahead.
open to discussion?
Yeah, we're open to
Yeah.
discussion.
Okay.
I know you had some.
Go ahead,
Oh.
Jim, if you got it.
I think it'd be worth it to call Buffalo
Mhm.
and see what they say.
I will do that.
Okay.
And I'm truly in favor of getting staff involved, so they all know how the system works. And not all the time does everything roll out smoothly. If there's things that need to be, you know, kind of worked around a little bit or whatever, and then for like they suggested the first 6 months, 5 or 6 months, and then go to a 24/7 after that, what we're looking at. I know, like personally, I've called in a couple of times and reported something, and the person on that end of the line said, yeah, I've had several calls already, I know about that, we got a crew that's gonna get out there and take care of it. That personally takes care of me, as far as our current system goes. But there's been another time that I've called, they said, yeah, okay, we'll look into it. Well, I don't get a call back to tell me what the status is or whatever. I just know that this utility is gonna get out there and take care of it. And they do. And of course, there's certain issues that come up, like with power. If it's a Minnesota Power tie-in with Virginia's power, you know, utility, sometimes they can't get a hold of a representative from Minnesota Power in a hurry. So you can't really put a time limit on when they're gonna get out and fix it. But you know they're gonna get out and fix it. That's just how it is, you know? But
they can put a time limit once they get out there and diagnose the problem.
right,
Then they can give an estimate.
yeah.
I mean, that's for customers and, you know.
But essentially, there's no way to really track it, and I'm hoping
Yeah.
this provides that means for people like that to be able to track
Right.
any updates we're able to provide.
That was my next point, is the tracking of it. I could only imagine that poor guy over there that's answering the phone doesn't have time to write down everybody that called, all their addresses, their phone numbers, what this program does. They just don't. And we know we need it. So, and it's really affordable if you think about it for what they provide. It really is. Like, I agree with you, it should have been done 10 years ago. It would have been probably cheaper, but it is what it is right now,
It is.
you know. I like it. I read through this all, and I really like it.
Yes.
It's gonna really push us beyond, and again, is everybody on staff that's gonna be involved in this knows it's gonna make it that much easier, you know, that much better.
And we'll make sure the discussions are forwarded and
Yeah,
people have an understanding what's coming through, so.
yeah,
I thought it was a great committee meeting and thank you for the discussion.
yeah.
Yes,
So, thank you. I just want to get those points out.
good.
We'll take a look at it next month when we get the finances
Yeah,
on it.
okay.
Yeah, great.
You have any input there?
Well, I think I gave it my concern. But the thing is, when do you think you really need to have this online? I know there's gonna be a training period. What do you need for time before you actually wanna have it here?
I'd like to have it online by July,
When? Oh, okay.
just so that we have a nice overlap and make sure the system works good
Yep.
before we
Yeah.
don't have a backup.
Oh, yeah,
Yes.
get you, there won't be anybody,
You're right.
yeah.
There won't be anybody there.
Yeah, there won't be anybody in
Yeah,
November.
oh, well, they'll be in the morning, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll go to number 6, old business, fast charging station update. Greg, turning this over.
I heard from Cassie, who's been dealing with it, and the charger is in and working.
Good.
So,
So both the slow charging and the fast?
and it's been used. So,
It has.
That is great news.
yeah.
Is there a usage report that you see on that? It'd be kind of interesting.
I can
to
log in and take a look at it.
Okay, it'd be interesting just to see.
The usage report for the last one was consistently 0, so, yeah.
Okay,
We haven't had a fast charging station in how many years?
Well, it was there the whole time, it just didn't.
It was there,
operate the whole
not
time.
working.
Yeah, it's been a long time.
It's okay. So we're gonna jump to new business, number 7. A, approved travel request for one staff person to attend MMUA locating workshop. Is there a motion to approve?
I'll do it.
Support?
Yes.
Support?
Support.
Discussion on this? Be none, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries unanimously. I need a motion for B, approval travel request for Director of Distribution and Director of Finance to attend DER Technical Spec Annual Training.
You know, that's an awful lot of mileage for a conference. My gosh, I've got to go through with the Grand
I
Rapids.
need a motion to
there.
approve. Then we'll have discussion.
I'll
Okay,
approve that for discussion.
okay,
I happen to notice on there that it's definitely something that needs to be done.
yes.
It's I guess, in order to qualify for this particular thing that each city has, correct?
Yep,
Right, in DER, that's more or less your solar facilities and things like
Yeah.
that. And we have 3 big ones coming through now with
Yep.
the Public Works facility, the Alice Meadow Tower, and the MnDOT building. So it's perfect timing for us to get people over there to,
Yeah.
you know,
mileage, I'm just curious, is that on here, I see .50 or .585 per mile. Is that, you know, in the bargaining unit, or is that the federal number? Because the federal number just went up January 1.
well, we will update that to match the federal number. So
Okay.
if we will, should take note of that as well.
Okay.
Again, these just kind of give you a rough estimate of cost. And as you see, it says estimate on those, I believe, as well, so estimated cost.
is there any other questions on this? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries unanimously. I need a motion to approve C, approve travel request for Supervisor of Steam, Water, Gas to attend SME conference.
I'll make that motion. I've been at several SME conferences when I was employed with US Steel,
Okay,
and there's a lot of good coming out of the talking to the different vendors that are down there. how they can help out.
I
this
need
particular
support on
facility.
that.
I'll do it.
Okay. Any further discussion? I know, I've been to a few of those, and the meeting the vendors is
Yeah.
fantastic.
The only thing I was gonna say is there's some really interesting, well-done conferences that come across here. I think we're lucky we have resources available where our people have an opportunity to go and learn and share.
Yeah, and learn and share and bring it back, and, yep.
And the mileage is correct on this, it's 72.5 years.
Ooh.
Okay, there's a motion. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries unanimously. Okay, we go to manager staff report, AA operations update. Greg?
We've been running 36 to 42,000 pounds per hour, alternating boilers every 2 weeks. We did have, I think, only a week this winter with extreme temperatures where we had them both online together. And the reason we do it is if we lose one, we can hold the system. Because I think we reached a peak of only like 58,000 or 60,000 this year, which, you know, they can handle separately, but we like to have them both online when we get to those levels. The auditors will be here tomorrow. They're gonna come in today, but with the meetings we had planned today, Cassie had asked for them to show up tomorrow, so audit will start. This is normal timing for them to come in. Again, we've gotta get all ours done, and then they roll up to City Hall for them to get everything in on time.
Yeah. Is that Walker, Drew, and Honey?
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
How about conversion? Is that still, I know the city, we paid the city some money to do, have they started City Hall or anything?
Not that I'm aware of.
They haven't?
Not that I'm aware of.
The hospital, they're moving ahead with their boiler? Yeah. Okay. And what else is on that 9-inch that goes up?
I think right now it's just the hospital they're waiting for. I think Washington Manor is really close to being done.
Okay,
If they aren't off. Irma's I think is off. We were gonna go shut the steam off of the manhole up there today for them.
And then we have the hotel between the lakes.
And they're already off,
Okay.
from what I understand.
oh, good.
Isn't it April projected date when Essentia is supposed to start?
It was,
I believe.
they had awarded their original bid. From what I understand, there's some changes to the original bid, and now they are rebidding the whole project. Kraus Anderson was originally awarded the bid.
Yeah.
They mobilized in there, they mobilized back out of there, and now Essentia is rebidding their project.
I'll find out at the next meeting, I guess. That's why I had that, I thought of the April date, to get started, because that's gonna be a big project.
Yep.
Yeah, that's a several $1 million conversion there, so.
Is there any other outstanding large conversions that haven't started yet, or?
Other than City Hall and the library, those are the two big ones. Coates Hotel, Teeny Square Building, I haven't heard.
I got an application from them.
From both?
Oh,
From
Oh.
the T-Square building.
oh, okay.
That's,
Yeah, there are some big buildings, like the Lincoln building. That's gotta be a large amount for a conversion there. I would say at least $1 million.
yeah, and
or
our
more.
big ones really are the hospital, the Lincoln building, T-Square,
Yeah.
the hotel,
Yeah,
Post office.
Yeah,
post office, City Hall. Again, I think we're down to 130 some, I don't have the exact number. I know that Noah informed me that we've only gotten a handful of gas service requests. So, hopefully they'll start rolling in here now.
Well, we're about 6 months out from the shut-off, right?
yeah.
yes.
That's a push,
Yeah.
that's a push for those big things.
7, yeah, 6, yeah.
Yeah.
I was aware of the
Yep.
daylight news. Well, at least we're moving.
Yeah.
Okay.
What did you say about the Lincoln building?
He said about the Lincoln, that they haven't started. They're huge.
No,
Conversion.
they've had plenty, do we have to go over there and talk to them?
No, they've been notified
Yeah.
multiple
All of them
times.
have.
Well,
Yeah, in fact, I heard, I had addressed that a few months ago, that I heard from Britt at City Hall, that they're inquiring on some questions through City Hall, so they're aware of it, they're moving on it. The biggest thing that I have to reemphasize to all of you, we more than doubled the statute of a 2-year notice. We've worked through this 2 times in the past. We have 100% right to shut the valve at the end of October, because they do have a backup source of heat and electricity. So again, our date isn't changing. I don't think there's anyone out there that wants to commit $4 million or $3 million to a steam loss, because they're the only ones who didn't convert. So again, we need to move forward.
Yeah.
Yeah. But they've been notified multiple times.
I was talking to Brian and taking a big step.
Okay. Anything else, Craig?
No,
The water system been good, no breaks or
Well-
anything?
knock on wood, because we're hitting break season real quick here. It's once the weather warms up and the frost starts moving is when they seem to pop out. So this 'tis the season.
This is
Yeah.
season. Okay. Aaron, you have anything to add?
I don't think so.
Nothing. Cassie? Okay. Is there a motion to adjourn?
Yes, sir.
Is there support?
I'll support.
Okay, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Okay. Motion is adjourned. Thank you.